Now the topic before us is deceptive bargains. How quid pro quo exploits website security. Quid pro quo is a social engineering tactic used to trick website users into giving away information that can be used to launch a website attack. The Latin phrase quid pro quo means something from something for something. It may happen that you may receive a telephonic call from a person who may pose as a person from tech support team, and they will tell you that they want to fix some critical security issue which is there in your website. You do not know about that weakness, but the other person is telling that they want to fix some critical security issue and they will solve the problem, and in return for their service they are asking for the login credentials to the website so that they can fix the problem. It may be also possible that the person on the other side may send you a link, and if you click on the link, that link will take you some fraud website where you will fill in your login credentials and the login credentials will be leaked to the hacker. It may be also possible that the person posing as from tech support team may ask you to download some software, and when you download that software, the person on the other side tells you that you download that software and it will solve the problem, but in fact that software is in fact a malicious software, and when you download it on your computer system, the access of your computer system and ultimately the control of your website goes in the hands of the hackers. So we should not believe the so far offers which are unsolicited. We have not called anyone, we have not reported any weakness or any problem with respect to our website to any person. We have not reported any issue to any person. If there is any such call from the other side, you must take that telephonic call, that unsolicited calls or messages, with suspicion. It may be also possible that there are some free offers, that is there may be some free survey is there, and in return for that there is some sort of reward, that is there may be some questionnaire, that is you are to tell about your name, your telephone number, your email address or other information. This is a sort of survey. It is stated by the on the social media, it may be there that they are doing some sort of free survey, and if you fill the questionnaire or provide the answer to the details, you will be provided some sort of reward, some sort of free gift will be there. When you fill all the information and click submit button, after that there is no reward comes to you. All the information which you have filled in the free survey may be sold on the dark web by the hackers. Be cautious of offers that seem too good to be true. That is, if something looks very attractive and that is also for free, you must think twice. Hacking is a skill, and like any other skill, hacking also requires practice. Suppose there are two websites One belongs to small business and the other website belongs to MNC. If there is a small businessman and he is having a website, then the small businessman might be having less financial resources. He will take less steps to protect his website. That is, he may be giving less training to its staff. He may be using free anti-malware software. He may not be having regular backup of its websites files. On the other hand, the MNC is having large financial resources. He will take the maximum possible steps to protect its website so that its website is not affected by website attacks, and if there is, the damage is minimum. So the hackers will naturally try that. If he is a new person, a new hacker, then he will naturally target the website of a small businessman, because the small website is having less security steps, and by launching attacks on various small websites, he will be doing practice so that he can gain knowledge in the field of hacking, and ultimately he will prepare himself, that is, the new hacker will prepare himself to launch attack in future on the big companies like multinational companies. The topic before us is how SQL injection hacks websites. SQL, or structured query language, is a very powerful query language, but SQL can also be used for malicious purposes. Structured query language injection, or SQL injection, is a hacking technique which is used by the hackers. In a website, there is a search form or login form. As you see that this is the login form, or there is a search form. If you visit any website, you want to search any product which you want, you will search for the same, or you will have to log in by filling the details of username and passwords. It may be possible that a website may not be having the proper security features. It may not be properly validating what is being input by the user, what has been filled. That is, the system does not validate the input. If this is so, then what happens? The user or the hacker may input some malicious code here, or here the hacker may input some malicious code. When this malicious code goes into the system, the database interprets this malicious code. What is written in the malicious code, interpretation of the same is being made, is made by the system, and the database proceeds to follow the commands. What is written in the code, in the malicious code, the database acts accordingly, and as per the hidden message in the malicious code, the database gives the hacker the ability to view, modify data, or even fully control the database. That is, when a malicious code is injected in the search form or in the login form, what happens? the database interprets the code, and on the basis of the instructions given in the code, the hackers gets the authority to view what is there in the database server, what are the contents of the database, and the hacker may also get the ability to modify the contents of the website, or even the hacker may get full control of the database. It may also happen that the malicious code may give the instructions to the database to shut down this site completely. Shut down this site completely, or cause some other errors in the websites. So this is the SQL injection attack, which is also used by the hackers to steal confidential data from the website's database, or make modification in the data contained in the database, or even get the full control of the database. Now the topic before us is malware injection, how hackers inject malware on websites. Malware injection is a technique which is used by the hackers to inject malicious code directly into the website. That is SQL, that is malware injection is a technique which is used by the hackers, and by adopting this technique they inject malicious code directly into the website. The hackers may be using many techniques to inject the malicious code. First of all, the hackers find out the weaknesses in the website. When a weakness is find out in the website, they develop a malicious code, specific malicious code, which is suitable for the weaknesses of the website, and then they inject that malicious code into the website. For injecting the malicious code, they adopt many methods, such as, you may be aware that they exploit forms. In case of certain websites, the user has to fill certain forms. While filling the forms, the hackers input some malicious code into the form. Further, in certain websites, there is facility of giving comments, and the website may not be having the proper validation measures. What is being filled properly is not being checked by the system, and while filling the comments, they insert some malicious code. And it may also be possible that in certain websites they have the facility to upload files, and while uploading the files, the hackers insert certain malicious code while uploading the files. If the system of the website does not properly scan what has been filled in the form, or what has been filled in the comments or in the files does not properly scan the input, then it may be quite possible that the hackers might have inserted some malicious code along with other details. And when the backend processes the what has been input, and if there is some malicious code, then the database interprets it, and it may be quite possible that the hacker may be in a position to achieve its goals through the malicious code which has been inserted into the system. Then what may happen? Then stealing of data may happen. That is confidential information, personal information, or credit card details which are stored in the website may be leaked to the hacker. It may be also possible that website defacement may occur. That is, the contents of the website may be changed by the hacker, and some sort of messages as planted by the hackers may appear on the screen. Further, it may possible that the malicious code may redirect the users to certain fraud websites. It may be also possible that the malicious code may further spread the malware. That is, it may download certain more malicious softwares on the website, or it can spread the malware to the users which are approaching the site. Then malware can also crash the website. So this malware injection can cause a lot of harm not only to the website but also to the users, because when a website crashes or the information contained in the website leaks, it can adversely affects the not only the website in case of in the shape of financial losses, reputation damage, but also it results into the identity theft, etc. So it is the need that we should adopt proper security measures. We should adopt such techniques that whatever is being input in the forms or in the comment section or what is being uploaded is properly scanned by the system to find out whether any malicious code is hidden therein. If so, it should be, the system should discard the same. Our website security should be such that we should use proper firewalls, we should use proper strong words, and we should implement other security measures so that we can make our website strong, and we implement our system, a website security measure in such a way that a normal hacker may not intrude into our website easily. And if it happens, there is some sort of alarm system or there is some sort of backup with us so that we may not suffer much in case the website data is deleted or website data is held hostage by the cyber criminals. Thanks for watching. If you like our course, please spare some time to give a star rating to our course.